Hello friends, and welcome to another video of Let's Stick Food, which is your weekly dose into the world of processed food. In my recent videos, I have taken you through various vegan products which are available in the market and also the emergence of alternative protein segment. However, the dairy milk alternatives were not really part of those discussions. So in today's video, we will have a look at the various vegan milk options which are available and check for ourselves which one can be called a real alternative to milk. And then guys, I have tried to make this video a little different to my previous one, as I've called upon my friend from India for discussion in this matter, as he's been working in this alternative beverage environment for the past 3 years. So I'll be bringing him in to put some light on the doubts that I have and the issues I am raising. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now, if I talk about the regulations regarding milk, then according to the EU food regulations, milk means something which is derived exclusively from mammary secretion. And coming to India, then FSSAI defines milk as the normal mammary secretion which is obtained from a milch animal. Now, these milch animals can be cow, buffalo, goat, and even donkey, which I really feel won't be that common.
भाई साहब कुछ ज्यादा नहीं हो गया ये? मतलब कुछ भी.
So, thank you for joining me, my friend. And first of all, I would like you to introduce yourself to my viewers.
Hello, my name is Gaurav Jain. I am handling research and development for various beverages like almond milk, cold pressed juices, etc.
So, I was telling my viewers about the regulation regarding milk, the dairy milk. So, based upon that, how right is it to use milk with vegan alternatives? Like, is it allowed by the regulation in India?
It's not allowed like anywhere in the world. No one allows like to use any non-dairy alternatives to use the word milk. But companies who wants to come out, who are developing alternative like milk uses this word in order to attract customers that this product is similar in taste or characteristics with the dairy segments like cow milk or maybe buffalo milk. But in regulations, it is not allowed.
So, if I talk about India, what would be the word for such alternatives according to the regulation?
So, like in India, like for all the things that contain water, okay. So FSSAI says you have to put like for juices, FSSAI say it's fruit beverages. But when we comes to like what we say almond milk, then you have to say like almond milk beverage or maybe soya beverage or maybe combinations of like different nuts beverages, etc. But you can't like directly place milk. If you place, then maybe FSSAI after some complaint can put penalty on that company.
And if we talk specifically about cow milk, then it contains every nutrient that the body requires. And being the first food that any human consumes, its prominence towards the health, it cannot be questioned. However, a question still arises at this point. If milk is such good nutritionally, then why do we need a milk alternative? So the answer to this is pretty simple. If we compare all the milk alternatives to the environmental impact of milk, then all of them, they use less land, less water and produce lesser greenhouse gases. So the factors which drive the growth of this dairy market, they include the health benefits that these dairy alternatives they provide, as they can provide the micronutrients, but then they are very low in fat and they are devoid of cholesterol. And then we all are observing that people nowadays around the world, they're getting health conscious. And then additionally, the increase in the lactose intolerant people, trend towards veganism and increase in the disposable income can be attributed to the growth of this market segment. And at this point, I would like to share a report with you which states that this dairy alternatives market was valued at 13,000 million US dollars in 2018, and it is expected to reach 35,000 million US dollars in the year 2026 with a CAGR of 13.6%, which basically gives you an indication of the market growth which is available in this segment. Now, if at this point you ask me, then the reasons they do make sense for shifting from milk to dairy alternatives. But the question that still remains is, are these alternatives as rounded in nutrition as the dairy counterpart? Now first of all, let me give you a list of dairy alternatives which you can find in the market. However, it is subject to your geographical location. So these alternatives, they may include soy, hemp, barley, buckwheat, quinoa, peanut, coconut, rice, almond and many more. Now I'm not going to list the nutritional content individually and talk about it, but in the description I've added a link which you can refer to if you want to see the nutritional content of these alternatives. But what I'm going to do here is delve into how these alternatives they compare to the dairy milk, especially the cow milk. So firstly, the calories, and then only oat milk, it has a comparable amount of calories as the cow milk, while almond, rice, hemp and all others, they have lower calories, which is what consumers are wanting at this moment. And then if we talk about fat, then only hemp milk is the one which matches the fat content of a cow milk, while others, they have just 25% to 63% of fat as compared to cow milk. And then all of the alternatives, they are low in sugar. They have less than 3 grams of sugar, except for oat and hazelnut, which have higher sugar as compared to the cow milk. And then in terms of protein, only soy, pea and flaxseed, they match the protein content of cow milk, while all others, they are lower in protein. And then potassium in soy and pea milk, it is higher as compared to the cow milk, while again all others, it is lower. And lastly, only almond, pea and flaxseed milk, they have more calcium as compared to cow milk, but how digestive the protein and the calcium is, it's still debatable. Now the point to take away from here is that none of the dairy alternatives of the vegan milk, they are as rounded and as complete in nutrition as their dairy counterpart, which makes me question the very reason of calling these vegan milk an alternative to cow milk. So I have decided to divide this video in 2 parts because it was becoming very long. So for this part, that's all. And I hope you are well and following the social distancing norms wherever you are. If you found this video informative, do not forget to click the like button, subscribe and share this video. So see you in the next one.